Despite the influx of music biopics throughout the last 5 to 10 years, I never thought that we would get a Michael Jackson biopic. The sensitivities and the legalities around his story made it seem like an impossible feat, not even worth considering. But here we are, in 2026, it has finally happened. Michael takes us through the life and times of the king of pop, Michael Jackson, from his origins in the Jackson 5 right through to the peaks of his career. The question on everyone's mind? No, it doesn't address the allegations at all, ending swiftly at the height of the Bad Album era, the last point in Michael's history where his story and image isn't darkened with accusations. With the backing of the Jackson family and the drama of the reshoots, it makes sense why the film takes an easy way out and refuses to acknowledge the tougher parts of his story. But with news swirling of a potential sequel, it'll be interesting to see if and how the film and family come together to represent that time in his life. Generally speaking, easy is the word that comes to mind when thinking of this film. For every crowd of Jackson skeptics, there are equal parts devotees, and with a strong catalogue of pop songs, it's not hard to create a crowd-pleasing film that will give audiences a nostalgia trip and keep their toes tapping. But in focusing on the glitzy moments of his career, I feel we lose a chance to create a more well-rounded portrait of an extremely talented and creative artist who faced struggles from system and celebrity. Trauma with his abusive father, Joe Jackson, is acknowledged, but then washed away quickly with a sweet pep talk, a glossy montage, or an extended performance. I don't think the film needed to necessarily be dark to be effective, but I would have liked to have seen more of a breath between moments to really let his humanity and the gravity of his struggles sink in. Instead, we are reunited with the distant cousin of the nauseatingly choppy editing from Bohemian Rhapsody, which, sidebar, but how that film ever won Best Editing at the Oscars still astounds me to this day. What the film gets right is in its casting. Each of the main cast really brought their all, and you can see it as they disappear into their respective characters. Jafar Jackson, Michael's nephew and son of Jermaine Jackson, was the absolute correct choice for this role. For the majority of the film, it felt like he was embodying Michael, and I felt no difference between the two. In all the discourse of the film, his performance stands out and is worth all the praise it receives. Coleman Domingo playing Joe Jackson is another highlight. He really did his best to bring a tension and a conflict that I feel was missing. Overall, Michael does what it can within its restrictions to deliver an experience that will give audiences a good time. To please everyone is a challenging task, but the film takes an easy way out, following a stock standard biopic formula and missing the opportunity to show us more of Michael. The strength of the film is not in the film at all, it's in the songs. Michael Jackson, for as eccentric and as scandalous as he could be, was and is the king of pop. His songs will last the test of time, but I doubt this film will have the same legacy. Did you like the film? Do you think there'll be a sequel? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on the film are. As always, thank you for listening in, and I'll see you in the next one.